Welcome to this week's edition of Rick Answers His Email. First up is from Robert, who wants some typesetting information in Microsoft Word 2007. And I've pulled up Word 2007 here, and I think he's talking about space between paragraphs, and he wants to have more control over that. And if you haven't found this yet, Robert, what you want to do is highlight the paragraphs or the text that you want to change. Then you can either right-click and go to paragraph here, or up in those crazy 2007 menus, find the same place. And once you're in here, you can adjust the spacing before and after text right here. Now, all that being said, I think really, since you mentioned typesetter, Microsoft Word is not a typesetter. It's a word processor. People try to do desktop publishing in Microsoft Word, but it's very difficult and very frustrating, as you found out. I would recommend instead that you look at either Microsoft Publisher, which is a very decent little desktop publishing program, or if you want to go open source, Scribus from Scribus.net is a wonderful free open source desktop publishing program. Paul just wants to copy photos to a CD or DVD. I used to recommend Roxio. Roxio is still a very good program. I think they're up to version 9 by now, Paul. Or if you're using Picasa, which is my favorite photo management software, you can just click Tools, Backup Pictures, and it's a very simple, all-in-one step, easy access to copying your photos to a CD or DVD. Jose says his screen has become too light and he wants to get better contrast and things. You didn't tell me if it's an LCD or if it's an old-fashioned CRT, the big wide monitors, big deep monitors, or how old the monitor is. I'm not sure what you're seeing there. If you've played with all the buttons on the front of your monitor and you still can't get the contrast and everything correct, and depending on the age of the monitor, it could be that you just need to replace the monitor. Henry's wondering if we had a chance to look at the new Microsoft free security program. I have not yet. I have not looked at it yet. I am going to try to install it on one of my machines here pretty quickly. But from everything I've read, they've made some good improvements with it. It is a good product worth trying for your security, and it seems that Microsoft has finally got a little more teeth in their security software without making it so it slows down your system. So I'm going to say, without even looking at it, from what I've read and seen from people I trust, give it a try. Blaine is asking about a digital photo club we used to have going here in Grand Junction, and Adam, my cohort on the radio show, is no longer doing the digital camera special interest group, but there is a digital camera group in town. The problem is, Blaine, I'm not sure who's doing that and where they hold it and how often they hold it, but I believe it's the Western Colorado Photography Group or something like that. It's an older photography group that's been around prior to digital cameras, so they're primarily geared towards photography, but they do a lot with computers and digital photography as well. As far as getting your Nikon cleaned, I would look here in town at Snap Photo and ask him. He's kind of the photo guy I go to and get answers like that from him. Claire had Microsoft delete JavaScript, or at least overtake the JavaScript on her computer. And Claire, all you need to do is go to Java, J-A-V-A, java.com, and you'll be able to download the newest version right from their website. Romero has a problem with some very nasty spyware and viruses. And Romero, what I would suggest you do is go back to my website, try a couple of the other tools that are there, Malwarebytes, Spybot Search and Destroy, and Combo Fix. They're all listed in my security section on helpmerick.com in the right-hand column. And run those tools as well. Avira is a very good antivirus, but sometimes you need these extra tools to get underneath whatever's causing the problem and get it out of there. If it's still not working after doing all of that, you may have to just back up your data, reformat the hard drive, and start over. That's always guaranteed to work. Mark's having trouble downloading the free AVG from download.com. I'm not sure why you're having problems there, but Mark, you can also go directly to AVG's website, free.avg.com. That's the official free part of their website, and you can try downloading from there as well. One thing that they are doing, I think, on the download.com is you download a little kind of a helper file, and then when you download it and run it, then it downloads the real thing. And that's why I think going to free.avg.com might be a quicker way to get the entire installation file in one step. Good luck. Robert is wondering if double your speed is one of the culprits I talk about in all these softwares out there that are free things that claim to speed up your computer or protect your computer, registry cleaners, things like that. I've not seen double your speed in person, but I've heard the ads, I've seen some of the information on the web, and I'm going to say yes, that is something I would definitely avoid. And lastly, we have a message here from Paramount. I got a feeling that's not the real name. And he's having trouble changing the background on his computer. We get this one almost every week. If the tip that's on my website at helpmerick.com just by searching for wallpaper doesn't work, which is just one little registry tweak, then you probably have some spyware on your system. Search for spyware at helpmerick.com. I have a lot of different techniques and products that you could try to reverse the problems that are causing this. And then once you get that taken care of, you should be able to change your wallpaper again. Thanks for everyone for writing in this week. I'll be back again soon with another edition of Rick Answers His Email.